Oh, shock actually directly counters envelopment. Sweet. Well, this is going to be a slaughter. It was. And here we go. Lucius Violens is now the consul. Which unfortunately means that the Popularis are now in power. And are just running away with control. Okay, it's due to the fact that two characters here, Paulus and Violens, are both very, very influential. If there's a fortress in a province sieging, all of them gives control of the province. Okay, so you do have to take all of them, not just the capital one. Still trying to work out how all of that stuff works. That's pretty new for me. Caicus died like a week after he lost his position. Trade influx. Our trade agreement with Syracuse has yielded a splendid return on investment. Along with the flow of wealth between our two states, the movement of people is accelerating. Our city of Croton has been blessed with a fresh wave of migrants who believe they stand a better chance of building their lives in Rome. Who are we to deny them? Strike the earth. Absolutely. Welcome. Especially to Croton, which I'm trying to build up as a population centre. And we do need a new orator. So who have we got? And do we have any scorned families? At the moment we don't. Yes we do, the yellows. Appius Claudius Codex is very loyal. He's also a very good commander. Let's give it to you. We still need a yellow, so basically our oratory researcher is going to have to be a yellow. Although I'm a little bit surprised that it's not showing up there that we've got a scorned family. Like, why not? I don't know. It feels like there definitely should be somebody who's upset. But right now, there isn't. Oh, they may not have enough. I think they do. Yeah, they do. Oh, maybe the governor counts. Because you're a researcher, you're a consul. And they do have the governor of Magna Graecia. Apparently that's just not contributing to the 3 out of 3. It's the same problem as we had with generals. Generals don't always contribute to the overall number. What still needs to be taken? This, I guess. %. There we go. 20 aggressive expansion, but we take that entire area out. Do it! And there we go. Rome grows ever mightier. So the first thing we can do is send the levies home. Which we have now done. Secondly, Hostus Claudius is now actually pretty loyal. Now that his faction's in power, so it was purely the fact that that guy detested the faction leader is what was making him so disloyal. We do have a couple of starving territories, but that should shift. Except for the fact that it's not. Interesting. Oh man, the fact that that's the same colour as I am is just going to be confusing. But we're now up to the Po River, which is good. Veneto's done a pretty good job of consolidating. You two are allied. That would be a good way of expanding up in that direction. Right, first things first though. I want you to become a city. We're going to start work on that right now. Furthermore, you lot can head back to Ostia. Stability is... Nope, still falling. Make some roads with the legions. That is an excellent idea. In fact, what we should do is have the legions converging on Rome. Because I'd very much like to get some roads down to Ostia. Although the question here is, who am I going to put in overall command? And then the other question is, can I start to diplo-annex any of these guys? That's a no. That's a maybe. That's a yes. Because we can still improve relations by 30, and we need 30. 32, and we need 30. Okay, so we're going to do improve relations, send a gift, okay. And... Valesia, I kind of wish I could add you to my outliner so that I could remember that I need to incorporate them once the diplomacy is done. And we are starting to lose even more of our trade routes. So let's go ahead and check that out. Valis Arni wants livestock. Picnam wants fish. And that's all I got. So Palmer is still starving. No, they're not, because we just bought in some more grain. Or they're getting grain from somewhere. How are you importing this? Unless you produce 2 grain, which is possible. Trade goods. Grain. You do. You actually produce 3. And that's not in your land. So those two are doing the grain production. Okay, so that's you fed. Control of the Senate factions determined by their members, and each of the characters and individual appeal to the faction determine their membership visible in the character window. Yeah, I get that. It'd just be nice if it showed that on here, so you could kind of see the popularity, not the popularity, the support of each. Although the Bonai have just taken an absolute pasting. The Popularis lost 2 seats, the Bonai lost many of theirs, and the Optimates were the ones to gain. Popularis just gained another one. That's not good. Military tradition. Here we go. I would like some more Roman traditions, please. Because I would like that siege ability. Especially because the Fabry gives more innovations. Siege engines were scarcely used in the early Republic. Sieges instead relying on covert attempts to scale the walls as well as sieges of attrition. During the Siege of Veii around 396 BC, the Roman engineers reputedly proved their worth by boring a great tunnel beneath the walls of the Etruscan city, breaking the siege once and for all. So why is it using BC here and not BC up here? Is there a way of switching that? No. Oh, and one of the great families died. So we've got yellow, we've got blue, we've got greens. We do not have red. In fact, you're the family leader of the reds. Even though you're not first in that list. So you don't actually have the biggest power base of your team, I guess. Although everyone's pretty loyal, so I'm happy about that. We do need another commander, apparently. Influence of the Fabius family. The fate of the Republic and that of the Fabius family is, and always will be, intertwined. It is therefore a matter of great urgency that there are currently not enough Fabian persons of quality ready to shoulder the responsibilities of the state. Recognising our plight, two of our royal clients have offered to fill the place that currently cannot be filled by anyone of the right birth. So Hostus Claudius is banned from joining the Fabii. Arens Claudius is loyal. Or neither. Arens Claudius it is. What is his name? By taking an Arens as a member of the royal family, we have no doubt done him a great favour. Shall we also be allowed to change his last name? Yeah. That's fine. Just for you to know, if you have unloyal provinces, roads leading to Rome are a huge help. And we definitely have our disloyal provinces. Especially Tarentum down here. And in fact, your capital has changed. It should be Hydromentum instead of Barium. Barium's quite a lot bigger, though. Which is why the fort's down here. Speaking of forts, we have too many somewhere, probably here. Yes. So, let's... get rid of this one. Wait, is this navigable? Oh, it is. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, where else am I paying a small fortune for forts? Ancona, that's over here. Oh yeah, that would do it. So, currently the capital is Itaramnia? Although Picenum should probably... No, the capital should be Ancona. Give it to the end of the month. That should then help reset you. Although actually there's a pirate thing there. This fort can go. Yeah. Pirates! Pirates! Kill the pirates! Accident in Ostia. We've been told of a major industrial accident in the extensive works in the vicinity of Ostia and Latium. Iron is the main export to the city, and it seems the knuckleheads in charge of the site allowed parts of the structural supports to fall into neglect as they tried to keep up with the high demand. A huge collapse all but wiped out the working shift of slaves, and the owners have come grovelling to the provincial authorities for compensation to help with the re-establishing of production. The slaves themselves are none too happy with the loss of their friends and family, and naturally cagey about returning to work in such conditions. Without significant repairs, there is no way production can be maintained at anywhere near the previous levels, and the slaves are bound to cause problems without a show of goodwill. Compensate the owners and ensure decent working conditions. This will cost us 190, which will put us into debt. Cover the repair costs, or no handouts. So for 10 years, the slaves are going to be uppity in Latium. That's a very populous state, but it is the capital. We're going to cover just the repair, so I don't need to worry about debting. Actually, building this road remarkably quickly. I think that's probably because of the engineers. We're going to run out of money soon, and then we'll need to stop again. And the other nice thing is this does mean that our armies are going to be here in the south for when Tarentum causes problems, which it will. Okay, so you guys just hang out over here. If we drill you, you do cost a little bit more, but I think I would like you drilling. And yeah, the road's extended from Capua down to here. At some point we will need to come through the mountain here, so we don't need to go all the way around. But that can wait. Alright, did we ever find those pirates? We did not. Did we ever raise relations with the people that we were trying to incorporate? Almost. Well, I would say begin the integration. You're still building the city, that's fine. And then once we have the city, we can put the fortifications in here. Which would be nice. We need a new augur. Augurs increase omen power. Now, do any of the families have too few people? Yes, actually the blues. So this needs to be a blue. Which would be you. Level 6. Versus a level 8. High loyalty. Only 20. Yeah. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is start actually moving population into this city. I think I'm going to wait until you are actually a city before I do that. Demo Damas the Explorer. Amidst raging weather and violent seas, a patchwork ship of exotic craftsmanship has pulled into the port of Ancona. Aboard, a crew hailing from far-flung lands, various gaze upon our modest harbour with poorly disguised wonder. After a brief delay, a lone sailor emerges and speaks in perfect Roman, espousing his gratitude that we let him dock without trouble or suspicion. He gives his name as Damas of Miletus, an explorer of some experience who was sent forth by his liege to discover more about the world at large. He regales us of tales of Scythia and Bactria, as well as the mysterious lands far to the east, and he begs our leave to restock his small fleet with galley slaves in return for a bauble, which he claims was revered as holy by the forgotten people. Yeah. Ooh. Population growth thing. Heck yeah. Done. I agree. I like baubles. And with said bauble, we can increase population growth somewhere. Probably Mercury. Gonna try and make Croton into a bigger city. Oh, I see you there. Not this time, buddy old chapo beano thing. Hello? Thank you. No battle result? This guy's been the admiral of this fleet for freaking ever. 2,700 ducats in the bank. Like, this is probably one of the most loyal officers of state that we've had. He's been in command of like one of the most significant military forces that the Roman Republic has. He's never had any loyalty problems. He's never once questioned an order. We received an envoy from the consul of Postumius, ruler of our So, sent by Consul Dead of Dead, Ruler of our subject, definitely dead. He offers our ruler, Consul Lucius Fabius Violens, his personal friendship. Sure. Alright, now we have enough resources. We're going to go back to building a road down to Croton. Go. Yeah, we're already integrating. Already happening. Do we have legions now? We do. That's what these guys are. Legions building some roads. Oh, speed 4. The coming city of Albagonum. Producing cloth. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, so you are now done. So what I would like to do is try to get your population built up. Why can't I move people to a holy site? What? Yeah, moving from. Moving to, I get that, but moving from? Sorry, moving to should be possible. Moving from. You know what I mean. Moving from somewhere else to the holy site should be possible. Why isn't it? Is Savo the beginning of the Savoy rifle territory? Maybe. It's a known bug, you can't colonise holy sites either. Oh. Okay. Well, that's a bit annoying, because I was really hoping that I could increase the size of this place. Especially as it got looted a couple of times. It did have a population of 17. I think. Maybe not. So at the moment, Genoa is going to be the population centre, which is very annoying. Well, hopefully people will migrate here. They are. Pretty quickly, actually. Alright, cool. Are you allied to anyone? No, you're completely on your own. Well... Once we finish our road to Croton, we'll probably go after that. Oop, one of the families has lost a party leader again, so we got blues. The blues are missing. What's the goal of this campaign? To learn how the game works again. Monthly civilization, population conversion, assimilation speed. Oh, roads increase assimilation speed. Okay, that's good to know. Demotion speed, migration attraction goes up, migration attraction speed. And trade routes. Okay. Thank you. It's weird to see Mordred not playing Tool. Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? I mean, I'm playing as Rome. You can't really play Rome as Tool. And we're going to have a rebellion in Tarentum really soon. So, how about... we start building some roads around all of this.